What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my final Browns training camp position preview video of the year, as we are officially 50 days away from the start of the 2023 NFL season, which means we're 50 days away from week one, where the Browns will do what they've seemingly always done to the Bungles, and that is stuff their faces in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? We're going to stomp a mud hole in them and then walk it dry. We're going to skin the cats. We're going to beat the crap out of them again. We're going to shut their fan base up. Because I know one thing, their fan base has been doing a lot of this. They've been running their mouths a lot. And honestly, it's kind of pissing me off. You know, they're out here talking all big chested for really no reason. I mean, congratulations, you won the AFC North. What did that get you? Nothing. Yeah, nothing. We'll see how the North goes this year. But of course, the Browns have officially landed here in West Virginia at the Greenbrier Resort, and I believe their first session of the private training camp at the Greenbrier Resort will be tomorrow morning. So that should be fun. I believe they did a walkthrough today. So hopefully that went well. But with that being said, it's time to wrap up my training camp position preview series with the special teams unit for the Cleveland Browns. Of course, this offseason, the Browns went out and made a change at the coordinator position as they got rid of Mike Prefer. They sent him packing, and they brought in an old friend of ours in Bubba Ventrone. And I'm really excited to see what Bubba can do with this special teams unit. And of course, we're going to go position by position, but we're not really going to, talk about position battles because really there's only one, and that's at the punter position. So I'm just going to go through each position group and tell you who I think is going to start. And we're going to start off with the punter position. And like I said, we got the one position battle going down as once again, for the second year in a row, it'll be Corey Bojorquez versus Joseph Charlton. And for the second year in a row, I got Bojorquez beating out Charlton, and he will be punting for the Browns week one. Now, moving on to the kicker position. Of course, it'll be Cade York, unless we sign another kicker to have him compete against. I don't see York really having any competition. I really don't. York was pretty good last year, although he did have some troubles at times, especially in the weather, for sure. We'll see how he does in year two, though. And then long snapper, it's going to be Charlie Hewlett. It's always been, and it always will be Charlie Hewlett, essentially until he retires, I think. And then we go to the returner jobs, and I think it'll be the guy who should have been our returner last year, Jakeem Grant Jr. He was slated to be our punt and kick returner last year, but unfortunately, he got hurt, and that derailed that whole plan. Now, of course, the injury he suffered is a tough one to come back from. Hopefully, he still has a little bit of that speed that he had pre-injury, because I'll tell you one thing, watching him 2 years ago, he was an absolute stud returning kicks. Hopefully, he'll be somewhat close to what he was 2 years ago pre-injury. Because I don't really know of anyone who can be our returner if he doesn't make it. You could say Marquise Goodwin, but unfortunately, he came down with blood clots in his legs and lungs. Oh, man, I cringed so hard when I heard that news. I feel so bad for that guy. You know. But luckily, they caught it in time. So hopefully he'll be back soon. I heard that he could be back before the end of training camp. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. Very quick one for you guys. And before I head out, just wanted to thank everyone for their support with these videos. I know not a lot of people watch these videos, but every view matters, man. I love doing these videos, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to keep doing this series every year because I enjoy doing it. You know, this is one of those series where views just don't matter because I freaking love doing this stuff. I love covering this team. I may never make it big, covering it for an actual like news site or anything, but I'm gonna do what I do. And you never know. But yeah, with that being said, guys, hope you all have a great rest of your day. And training camp is officially here. Are you guys ready? Because I'll tell you one thing, I am for sure. Cannot wait to do videos talking about training camp, especially when we get to those two joint practice sessions against the Eagles coming up in August. That's gonna be fun. And then, of course, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I will be going to one training camp session in Berea in August 22nd. So if you're heading to training camp on the 22nd of August, as far as I know, weather permitting, I'll be there. And yeah, with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for this video and the series. And let's get on the training camp. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'll see you later. Yeah.